All right, so good morning. We're going to take a comfortable seat to start and do a few minutes of centering and breath work. So get yourself settled and allow your arms to relax, hands resting in your lap. Feel your shoulders just draw down your back. And close your eyes or take a downward gaze. And just give your body a few moments to settle and arrive in this posture. Noticing how you feel in your body this morning. What sensations are you aware of? Or what areas in the body do you need to be mindful of today? Notice where your spine is in space. If you're leaning a little forward or a little back or to one side more than the other. See if you can just subtly adjust so that your spine feels centered over the back of the hips. And let your hip flexors just completely relax. Notice what your mood is like this morning and where your thoughts are. Just allowing the thoughts to settle in this moment as you bring your focus to your own breath. You can repeat in your own mind. Inhale, exhale, just observing your breath. Start to consciously slow down and deepen your breath, feeling your inhalation start below the belly button and then expand all the way up to the chest, creating space. And let your exhalation also start below the belly button, bringing the air out of the lungs from the bottom up. And we'll keep the breath nice and steady. You can float the eyes open, and we're going to do some seated spinal waves. So bring the hands back toward your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and lift your chest, arching the upper back. And then slide your hands forward, round your back as you spread your shoulder blades apart and drop the chin. So go back and forth through both directions. You can coordinate with your breath like we would in table pose. And see if you can find motion in the pelvis as well, like we would in table. So rolling back in the pelvis when you round and tilting forward when you arch and open the chest. Just finding that mobility in the lower back and in the hips. One more in each direction. And then find your neutral seat. And then we're going to twist to the left. Cross your right hand to the left knee and wrap your left arm around your lower back, letting the forearm just rest there in your lumbar spine. And rotate the head as much as you're comfortable doing, looking over your back shoulder. With each breath in, think of lifting up taller in your spine, and each breath out, finding a little more rotation. Last breath in, and then exhale, unwind. Good, twisting to the right. Cross your left hand to the right knee and wrap your right arm behind your lower back. Feeling that twist evolve with the breath and turning your head over toward the back shoulder. One more breath in. And exhale, unwind. Good, we'll take a lateral stretch. Take your right hand to the mat and raise your left arm up. And then lean over to the right for a side bend. Good, let the left arm come over your face, reaching away from the hip. Good, and breathe into the left side of the rib cage. Feel them expand with every inhalation. And then push off your right hand, lift up through both arms, coming upright, and then left hand down, side bend as you lean over, reaching your right arm over the face. Good, push off the left hand, lift up through both of your arms, stretch through the spine, and let's press the palms together, looking up toward your thumbs, engaging out all the way up the back, drawing your navel in. And exhale, slowly float the arms down. Good, let's come out of this seat. You can come off of your support if you had that and put that aside, and we'll take table pose. Now we've warmed up the spine in all directions. Let's take the hips and the hamstrings next. Right foot forward for low lunge. Left knee down, sinking down into the hips here. And we're going to move back and forth between this lunge and our half split or runner stretch. So send your hips back and straighten the right leg, lifting the toes up, and then come forward again into your lunge. So do that at your own pace, rocking back and extending the right leg and coming back into the lunge. So warming up the hip joint and gradually lengthening the hamstrings. Couple more times. The next time you go back into that runner stretch, let's stay there. You can plant the palms with the fingertips under your shoulders. Really press the heel against your mat and try and extend that leg as best as you can. Deep stretch down the back of the right leg. We're going to hold this position and take a twist. Left hand down, carefully rotate and raise your right arm up. Continuing to press against the heel. Good, and release. Come back into your low lunge. Let's tuck the back toes under and lift that knee off the mat so you're now in a high lunge. You're really strong and active in that leg. On an inhalation, let's rise up to balance, lifting the arms and the spine for high crescent lunge. Focus on one single point, steady in the lower body. And we're going to stay in this lunge. Sweep your arms behind your back and interlace the fingers. Roll your shoulders back and gently extend the arms behind you, reaching the knuckles toward your back foot. Good. Look down at the floor, lean down and separate the hands, placing them on the mat, and step into plank pose. Feet and legs together. Take 5 deep breaths here. One more breath in, And exhale down through chaturanga to the floor. Inhale to low or high cobra. And exhale, release. Let's push back into the knees. And step the left foot in between the hands, taking that sequence on the other side. Low lunge. Slide your right knee back. Just take a few moments to let this side open up. And then we'll start our motion back and forth between here and our half split. So rock your hips back as you try to straighten the left leg, pulling the toes up, and then come forward again to your lunge. Just back and forth smoothly. A couple more times. And just notice if this hamstring feels different than the right side. The next time you go back into that half split, let's stay there. So really root the heel into the mat, pointing up through the toes. Do your best to extend the leg. And let's add a twist. Right hand's going to stay down. Rotate from your waist and reach the left arm up. One more breath in, and exhale, release the hand. Come back into your low lunge, and let's lift the back knee up for a high lunge on the balls of the back foot. Good, keep that leg strong, rise up to your balance, lifting the arms up, lengthen upward through the spine. High crescent lunge. Steady breath as you find stability here in the lower body. And then let's sweep the arms behind the back again. Take your other thumb on top, the way you would normally clasp, and then roll the shoulders back, extending the arms behind you. One more breath in, and lean down, exhale, put the hands on the floor, step to plank. 5 breaths here, nice and strong through the lower back, squeezing your legs together. One more breath in, exhale, lower to the ground, inhale, cobra pose, exhale, release. Inhale, push up, and exhale, lift back to downward facing dog. Take a few moments to adjust your stance if you need to, and then start really pressing back, let go through the neck. And just notice how your body feels in this pose this morning. What's starting to warm up, what areas haven't quite gotten there yet. Try and steady your breath, slow and deep. And let's look forward. Inhale, exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here for 5 breaths, feeling your spine decompress over the legs. And on your next breath in, let's come up to stand. Open the arms, reach over your head, and exhale, release. Good, come to the very front of your mat if you're not quite there, and we'll take a few rounds of sun salutations. Inhale to begin, reaching up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down or hover. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. time. And once you're here, let your neck release and focus on one single point. And look forward, inhale, exhale, step to your hands. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach overhead. Exhale, release. Second round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower to the ground or hover in chaturanga. Then inhale to your back bend. And exhale to down dog. Good. Feel that power through the arms. Let it start in the fingers. Move all the way up through the elbows to the shoulders. Nice, strong energy. On an inhalation, look forward. Exhale, feet to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Once more. Inhale, begin. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. On an inhalation, look forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Good, let's do one round of Sun Series B. We're going to start in chair pose, so bring the feet together. Inhale, sit back and extend your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. One breath in. Exhale, descend. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. From here, raise your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through the hands and put your back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Stay here and breathe. Keep lifting your back knee high to get low in your front knee. The next time you exhale, hands down, and let's step back to down dog. From here, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot through the hands, back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. One more breath in. Exhale, hands down. This time let's go to plank. Step back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, return to down dog. Three more breaths. On your inhalation, look forward. Exhale, feet to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Feet together, bend the knees, sit back for chair. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, stand and release. Good, just stand here in mountain pose for a few breaths. Really root through your feet and actively reach down through the arms. Take 5 deep breaths here. Good, once the breath feels calm again, we're going to step the right foot back and increase the space between the feet. We're going to set up for warrior 2, so find that angle of the back foot as well. Let's open the arms out to the sides and then bend deeply into your left knee for warrior 2. Good, try and get about a 90-degree bend in that leg and actively root through the back foot. Good, feel your shoulder blades squeeze together toward the spine, but then reach your arms apart, engaging through the biceps and triceps. Good, from here, lean your upper body forward, reaching toward the front of the mat. Put the left hand down on the floor or a block outside the foot, and then sweep your right arm over your face for extended side angle pose. If the floor feels too far, you can always bring your left forearm up on the thigh. It'll make the hip intensity just a bit less. Still find that long diagonal line from the right fingertips to the right heel. Good, deep breath, 3 more. And look down, take your right hand to the mat, lift your back heel up, which should put you in a lunge. Let's bring that knee down to the ground. Point through the toes, so the top of the ankle is grounding into the mat. And inhale, rise up to low crescent lunge. Get nice and low in the hips as you lift up through the spine. And then we're going to bring the hands together in front of the heart for a twist. Turn to the left, crossing your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. And press against your bottom palm to help rotate up the spine. Try and glide your left shoulder blade back. One more breath in. And exhale, peel the elbow off and place your hands on the floor. Lift your back knee up and step to plank from here. Good, feet and legs together. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lower down or hover in chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, take a few moments here, just noticing how you feel on the right side compared to the left. And look forward, inhale. Exhale, step to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's stay here a few breaths, holding onto your elbows and allowing your shoulders to just sink down and melt toward your ears. Good, let go of the elbows, bend the knees a little bit, sitting back, and roll up slowly through your spine, all the way to stand. Once you're standing, roll the shoulders a few times, let them release. Good, and then step the left foot back, setting up your feet for warrior 2, so find that space that you need. And then open the arms out to the side, bend deeply into the right knee as you continue to stretch back through the left leg. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together and reach the arms farther apart. And from here, exhale and lean as far forward as you can. Right hand down, left arm sweeps over your face for extended side angle. You can put your hand on the floor or block, or prop your forearm up onto the right thigh. Wherever you are, focus on that long diagonal line from the fingertips to the back heel, actively reaching to stretch the left side of the torso. Good, look down, release that hand to the floor, lift your back heel, and bring that knee down, which will put you in a low lunge. Let's inhale and rise up to low crescent lunge, lifting up out of the lower back. And then bring the hands together in front of the heart. We're going to twist to the right, rotating, placing the left elbow outside of the knee or the thigh, and really pushing down against the bottom hand to initiate that twist. The right shoulder blade gliding back. Deep, deep breath. And let's look down, just release the elbow, plant the palms on the floor, lift your back knee and step to plank from here. Take a deep breath in and exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 5 breaths here. On an inhalation, look forward, and exhale, step to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's stay here again. This time hold the back of your ankles or calves and really hug your body close to the legs. Let go through the neck. And let the arms release. They're going to hang down as we bend the knees a little bit, sitting back. Slowly roll up through your spine again. 1 vertebra at a time. And once you're upright, roll the shoulders a few times. Good. All right, we're going to take a wide-legged forward bend. So let's open to face the side of the mat. Separate the feet as wide apart as they were for warrior 2. And we'll interlace the hands behind the back, so feel free to use a strap for this if you like. Let's extend the arms and open the chest. When you're ready, send your hips back and fold your upper body forward, letting the head drop as the arms lift up. Keep active energy in your upper thighs, contracting those muscles to help extend the knee. And press evenly through both feet. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the arms. Separate the hands and put them down on the floor in between your feet. And then we're going to inhale, lift the head and chest, find the flat back position, walking your hands forward. Lengthen from your tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. Good, spinal twist, left hand down, rotate from the waist and raise your right arm up. One more breath in. Exhale, release, flat back. Other side, right hand down, rotate and raise the left arm. flat back position. Bring your hands to the waist and press your hips forward in space to stand upright. Good, we're gonna heel toe the feet a little closer together. And now turn your toes out to the sides, kind of like a ballet stance. So turn your feet out as much as you can. Bring your hands together in front of the heart and slowly bend your knees out to the side, dropping the hips for goddess pose. So you're going to use the strength of your outer hips and glutes to point the knees out in the same direction that your toes are pointing. Good. Open your arms out to a cactus position. So bend in the elbows, open the chest, and squeeze your shoulder blades back. See if you can get a little lower in your legs. Good. Good. We're going to slowly straighten the legs and reach the arms up overhead, keeping the feet turned out. And then release the arms. Good. Toe heel your feet and find a regular standing stance. Good. All right. We're going to come into dancer pose, a balancing posture. So if you want to move your wall, if you need for some extra support, you can do that. We're going to stand on the left leg first. Bend your right knee and reach back to take the top of the ankle or the foot. And then bring that leg closer to your standing leg. Try and get the inner thighs to even touch. Raise your left arm. And then we're going to slowly lean the upper body forward. So we let the right leg lift. And then press the right foot against the hand, lifting it up toward the ceiling. Good. Lift your chest forward and up. Feel that gentle arch move through your back. Good, and lift up, let go of the right foot. Just stand in mountain pose for a moment. Let your breath slow down. And other side when you're ready. Standing on the right foot, make sure that ankle is under the hip. Bend your left knee and reach to hold the top of the ankle or foot. And bring that leg back in. Try and get the thighs to practically touch. Right leg up, or right arm up. And then lean forward with your upper body as you let your left leg lift behind you. And then press that foot against the hand up toward the ceiling as you lift your chest up toward the ceiling. Good, everybody slowly release, standing up. Let go of the leg, standing mountain pose. Reach down through both arms. Stand tall through the spine. Good, one more standing balance. We're going to take tree pose here, standing on the left leg again. Reach your right knee up, open it out to the side, and help place the foot either at the inner thigh or place it at the inside of your calf muscle. Good, let's take the arms up over the shoulders. Good, actively press the foot against the standing leg and contract those muscles back against the foot. Beautiful. Exhale. Release the arms. Release the foot. Nice work. Other side. Standing on the right leg. Bring your left knee up. Turn the knee out and place the foot at the inner thigh or the inner calf muscle. Good. Extend your arms up again. Really tall in the spine and strong in your standing leg. Good, let's exhale, release, very nice. Let's come back to the front of the mat if you moved. Now we're going to take things down toward the floor. Let's inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale and fold over your legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, just walk to downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here. And then let's bring the knees to the floor. Find child's pose. Point the toes and sit back on your heels. Let your arms and shoulders relax. Close the eyes. And just slow down your breathing. Notice how your body is feeling right now. Let go of any tension or holding in the pose. Just let your body melt. Good. From here, you can lift yourself up. We're going to have a seat in the middle of the mat, directly on the floor. You don't need any support beneath you. And we're going to work on goat pose. So bend the knees and sit up tall, holding the back of your thighs. Feel your lower back draw in and lift your chest. And then lean back, find that balance point on the back of your hips. Raise your feet as much as you're able to. And then strong in the core, let's let go of the legs and reach the arms forward for goat. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Try and have the inner ankles touch each other. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Open the knees out to the side and just take a loose bound angle pose. Your heels don't even have to be that close to you. Just slowly fold over the legs. We're going to take that twice more. Lift up, close the knees, and hold the back of the thighs. Feel that tall spine and lean back to find your balance point. Raise the feet, engage your core, and let go of the legs, reaching forward for your arms. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Open the knees out to the sides, soles of the feet together. Just fold forward. Loose bound angle pose. And one last time. Bring yourself up. Let's find that tall spine and your balance point. Reach up through the feet. And let go. Strong core, but never holding the breath here. See if you can go a little straighter in your legs. Really work those hip flexors. Good. Let's exhale, release. Nice, everybody. Last time, that looser bound angle pose. Feet are kind of farther away from you than you normally take them. Let the knees fall out to the sides and fold your upper body forward. Just take your time. You can tuck your chin to your chest. Breathe into your sides and low back. Good, and then roll yourself up. You can bring the knees together. So we're going to come down onto the back, and if you have blocks or a bolster, just have that at your side ready to 2 active bridge poses, and then a supported bridge. So I want you to be able to elevate your hips on something. So let's come to the back. Bend your knees and bring the heels close to your hips. Lay your arms by your sides and tuck the shoulders together under your back. And then lift up into a nice active high bridge pose. Feel your breath expand into the space around you. One more breath in. And exhale, let it go. Separate your shoulder blades and let your back and hips relax into the mat. Once the breath feels settled again, we'll take this a second time. Gather your shoulder blades together underneath you, and then lift up into bridge. If it's comfortable, you can clasp your hands together, maybe adjusting your shoulders a bit more, and really lift up through the pelvis. Try and get that arch into the upper back. One more breath in, and exhale, release, separating your arms, separate the shoulders. A few breaths here to rest. And for our last bridge, I want to take supported bridge. So either take your bolster and support your hips and sacrum, or 1 or 2 blocks, depending on how long your torso is. If you're kind of tall, you might be happy with 2 blocks, or maybe 1 is better. So take time to set this up and adjust if the position feels too high. Make sure it's not in the arch of your low back, but it's really on the back of your pelvis. Find that flat sacral bone. And then once the hips are elevated, let's open the arms out to the side in a T position, or even slightly above your head if your shoulders are able to relax that way. And then we're going to let one leg slide forward and relax. The other leg's going to stay in bridge. I don't care which one you do first. So this is a great way to stretch the psoas. We've been really working the hip flexors in lots of postures this morning, especially boat pose and extended side angle. So now we want to let that whole area passively lengthen to counter all the strengthening work. Breathe as slowly and deeply as you're able to. And whichever leg that you extended, let's slide that foot back in, bending the knee so it's supporting you in bridge. And then slide the other leg out in front of you. Just let it completely relax. No active energy in that leg. Just feel that nice stretch all in front of the hip joint to the upper part of your thigh, all the way to like the lower abdomen, right above the crest of the hip. Psoas is actually 2 muscles, so this is stretching the entire thing. Let's drag the extended leg back in, planting the foot for bridge. Bring your arms down, push against your feet, and lift your hips off of whatever you use to support yourself, and remove that with the prop to the side, and let your hips settle down into the floor. Gotta just take a few breaths to allow your low back to relax. And then slowly bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around the legs, and with each breath out here, just feel them gradually move toward you. And you can start to rock a little side to side, massaging your low back. And then let's rock the knees around in a wide circle and massage your sacrum. And change direction with that circle. Good, stop that motion and let's take happy baby pose. Separate the knees and thighs, lift your feet and hold the outer feet or ankles. You can rock here too if that feels good, a little side to side. Or you can pull the feet toward your face and lift your low back off the mat, getting some good traction through the lumbar. One more breath in. And then release. Bring the knees together again, and we're going to rock on the spine to roll upright. So tuck the chin. Just start to build a little momentum, rocking on the whole length of your spine a couple times to come up. And once you're upright, we're going to take a couple seated poses to finish. If you have a strap, you can go ahead and grab that. And if you'd like to elevate your hips again, you can do that. We're going to take a seated forward bend. So extend the legs out in front of you and throw the strap around your feet. Hold on with a tight grip and sit up really tall in staff pose. Bring your body into an L shape. Draw the low back in. And then tuck your chin to the chest, start to pull on your strap to guide your spine forward, down over the legs. Re-extend your arms, and if you meet the feet, you can hold there or keep the strap if you have some left. When you're ready to come out, inhale and lift. Good, you can put the strap aside. Let's bend the knees and take the soles of the feet together, this time close to the hips for a deeper bound angle pose. Hold the ankles or the feet and sit up really tall again, feeling your low back draw in, shoulders draw down. And again, tuck the chin to the chest and start to lean forward over the legs. You can use your elbows to gently press the inner thighs apart. When you're ready to come out, inhale and lift up. Let's close the knees. We're going to keep the right knee here, straighten your left leg in front of you. And then we're going to cross the right foot over to the outside of the left thigh. Go, let's take a seated twist. Raise your right arm up and then hold that knee as you rotate and put the right hand behind your back. You can bring the bent knee into the bend of your elbow to get a little tighter grip if that helps your twist. Or you can cross your left elbow to the outside of the knee and press against it a little bit to deepen the rotation in the upper back. One more breath in, and exhale, release. Okay, let's switch the legs. Right leg straightens in front of you. Bend your left knee in and then cross the foot to the outside of the right thigh. Sit up tall and raise your left arm and then twist as you put the left hand behind you. You can bring the bent knee into the right elbow or cross the elbow outside of the knee and press against it. One more breath in, and exhale, unwind. Okay, let's slide down off of whatever you're sitting on and return to the back. Get comfortable for Shavasana, final relaxation. Take whatever props you'd like if you want to support your body, or you can lie directly on the mat, whatever's more comfortable to you. Once you feel settled there, close your eyes. Let your shoulders just melt down into the mat. Feel your hips sink into the floor nice and heavy. And try and visualize your whole spinal column gradually decompressing and settling on the mat. Feel heavy through the arms and the legs, allowing the fingers and toes to relax. And then take a deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Feel your lower jaw release and let your tongue and throat relax. Letting go of that deep, purposeful breath. slowly bring your attention back to your breath. And begin to move through the fingers and the toes, gradually waking up your body. And in your own time, you can bend your knees and roll over to one side, curling up into a fetal pose. Just pause there briefly and notice how you feel right now, how your body responded to this session today. And stay with that feeling as you come upright. Use as little effort as possible to get there. And keep your eyes closed. Take a comfortable seat. Just start to feel your spine draw upward again, bringing that alert energy back into the body. And continue to breathe deeply. And we'll bring the palms together in front of the heart, ending by chanting Om one time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently bow your head, acknowledging yourself for making time to practice today and expressing gratitude to your body. Thank you for being here this morning. I hope you enjoyed this class. It's great to see you, and I hope to see you next week.